FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
A good friend of mine, Ted Turner, called me 3 weeks ago, and he said, look, he said, the green movement is going to do more for America than anything that's happened in years. And he said, I really want to get with you. We haven't talked in a long time. And I said, okay. I said, where do you want to get? He said, I want to come to Dallas and for you to tell me how the wind works and the solar works. I said, I'm not too good on solar, no wind. And he said, I want to know about everything you're doing. And I said, good. Come to Dallas. And it was on, I believe, on the 31st of July, wasn't it? That's what it was. That's on a Friday, I believe. And I said, come to Dallas, and we will we'll make a presentation to you, and then we'll go to Sweetwater, Texas, because I want you to see the turbines there. I said, it's worth a trip to down to see it. And then I said, go to the ranch with me and spend the weekend. And he said, okay, let's do it. So we went. This guy, you all don't know him, of course, but he gets so enthusiastic about things and all. And we went to the ranch, and on Saturday morning, I had Kim from Bloomberg. Kim, don't remember her last name, but she called, and she said, and I had an interview set up at 10 o'clock in the morning. She called, and she was asking me these questions, and all at once, she said, Ted Turner said that the green movement is going to mean more for America economically than anything that's happened in decades. Said, do you agree with him on that? And I said, I'm not sure he said that. I said, just a second, let me let you talk to him. And so I passed the phone over to him. He said, who's this? And I said, Kim at Bloomberg. He said, hello, Kim, how are you? Yes, this is Ted Turner. Yes, really, it's Ted Turner. And she said, then she read to him what he had said. He said, I said that. And then he talked to her for 10 minutes. And so after he's through, he handed the phone back to me, and she said, God, what a break. He said, I called you up about Ted Turner, and But anyway, I got off the question over there. But there's going to be, I believe that Ted's right. I know what I was thinking now. That Ted's right that this is going to mean so much to this country, all for the right reasons. And when you look at the winners and losers, and you go down it, here's a guy that wants to get into the hydrogen business. He wants to put stations in. All these opportunities are going to present themselves. It is going to happen. And it's going to happen because we're doing it with our money here at home. We're not sending the money out of the country. We're building something that we're going to be very proud of here. We're going to have an energy setup. We've got brilliant people in this country, and we're going to put it together. The weakness is, I know what you're saying, is the crowd in Washington. And there's no question, but and somebody said to me the other day, said, it was in Iowa. I was in Iowa yesterday at Lamar's, Iowa, and it was a town hall meeting. And it was like this. I mean, they had 800 people there, and they had the same questions as you do. It's, you're concerned. You're starting to understand the situation better, or maybe you already have been acquainted with it. But a guy said to me, he said, look, you've got a lot of money, and you can go to Washington, and you can see these people, and you can tell them what needs to be done, and you can influence them and all. And I said, hold it. Let me tell you something. I've made more money over the years, and so I don't have to wait now 30 minutes or an hour to see them. I can get in real quick. I get in, and they're very attentive. They're very respectful. I'm now getting so old that that they listen to me intently. And I said, let me tell you, nothing happens. It's the same thing for 30 years. I do get in, and I talk to them, but nothing happens. And I've got a way now I can make it happen. I get me 1 million people signed up that will get in touch with the congressmen and the senators and other elected officials and say, why aren't we doing this? This needs to be done. And I can tell you this morning that one of the first things that came out of Senator McCain's mouth, he said, you have gotten in touch with the people and you are making a difference. And they're watching that website. And that, if I go with 1 million people, it's a hell of a lot better than going rich. I can tell you that.